Hi, this is another episode of me sort of building an obsessive palace sort of thing. Like it's a shrine to the Anunnaki. Came here from Nibiru a trillion years ago. It's not really, it's just like a side project. Well, it's not even a side project, this is what I spend most of my time doing. I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm a rock star. So it protects my eyes from light, which is the function. Check this out, it's like a music visualizer coded into computer craft. So epic. I don't use these. One of every disc. One of every armor. Tupac, my wolf. Elvis and Kate Moss. Jesus Christ. Oh, I need another one called Jesus, that'd be good. This visualizer is like epic. It's so epic. It's not even that long to code it. This little thing is called a turtle, and you can put in commands for it to dance, and it should start spinning around. Yo, Tupac, check this out. Tupac. Today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanna build like chandeliers in the doorway, because I feel as though the doorway, it just has no like light. Like when we go back into the proper building in a sec. Let's go. Hi and welcome to OYMYO. This is the future speaking via virtual interface. We are based in outer space. Some glowstone, some paint. Quite a fan of these chandeliers. And our aim is to win this race to preserve our creation in the galaxy. Let's start a new world where everyone has an equal chance. One free of sexism, racism, any sort of discrimination, bigotry. A world where everyone gets quality education, free of religious control and slavery. A new world run by the government most able to suit the needs of the people. Suit my needs. That's what I want. I want to rule the world. I want a world to be run by people on the level of the ones that they govern. And we, the people, have the right to judge those above by their actions. And to rise up if we please, to rebel and remove them from the positions of power, to replace them by ones more worthy. So if you're not happy with how your life is, then go out and sort it out. Just be like, yo, get out of my office or whatever. Like, go and, if you're in the school and there's a rule that you don't appreciate, then just stand up and be like, I don't agree that I'm not allowed to chew gum in class. I might want to chew gum in class. Like, that's what I want to do. So who are you to stop me? Check out this other building. You never get to see this other building. Because I sort of focus more on this building, this epic building right here. So the other buildings, you don't really get to see them. still a bit slow. Like, I found the settings where you can basically edit everything. Like, you can edit the speed and you can edit absolutely every aspect of what you can imagine. But if you make it too fast, then it's sort of hard to control. So you gotta get used to it before you speed it up even more. I read that mathematical perfection is illumination, and that no matter how much is understood, more is to be solved. So I guess our understanding can constantly evolve, and what we are capable of continuously grows. Like, eventually I won't stutter. That would be like an achievement, when I can just pronounce words without any mistakes or any ums and ahs or giggles in between sentences. I don't want to be funny. Like, I'm a very serious guy. I take myself very seriously. I'm what's that guy's name on the news? What's his name? Jim or something? And I'm Jim. Hello, I'm Jim and I'm a serious guy. Right, what were I saying? Oh yeah, about mathematical perfection. Like, science basics, like the fundamentals of science would be pure mathematics. And like, even the things that set us back, we can learn from. So nothing can keep us down. Even tragedy can create possibilities, and even death can be beaten by memory. So whilst we're here, we need to create some. Go out and enjoy your life and have fun. Soak up the sun. Treat your mum. Give company to the lonesome. There's never any better moment than the now for you to endeavour in yourself. You need to do it at the earliest opportunity. Don't waste energy on anything negative. Be happy even if you're not feeling it. Don't project sadness. Just accept that whatever you think to be bad can be worse. Understand your blessings. I've never been happy. Never been truly happy. I've never been content with anything around me. I've always wanted more. I can recognise that inside me, the greed and the need to be powerful, or to not have those things, to feel like some sort of failure, measuring success by the amount of money I have, and not by the positivity I give to the world around me. That's what I aim to change. Whether I like it or not, I have responsibilities. Be that to pay my bills or blast my neighbours some fat tunes. I'll keep on par with the person I've become. I'll try my best to be the best till my old days are done. I believe that everything that exists is conscience. That everything feels in the same way I do. Sometimes I believe that I'm above you. That I'm somehow more special and important to the world than you are. I've got to step back and forget ego. I always compare what I am today to what I was yesterday. I want to be remembered for the good things I've done, and I don't want anyone to know about all the bad things. I can tell that we censor ourselves from fear of being wrong or alone in thought. If I was honest, I'm scared that I'll be singled out as an evil person. So I choose my words carefully to fit in. This is the reason I can feel myself sinking. I'm plagued by the want for possessions, the need to collect things. Big TVs, new PCs, laptops, Xbox, smartphones, tablets. I need to have this. I collect my own art, so it's priceless, priceless. Because I won't sell it. Every piece is unfinished and always will be. I walk down the streets and soak in what I see. The lampposts, the the stone walls, the potholes, post boxes, old phone boxes, the gaps between houses where the sun rays can shine at a tempo matched to the pace of your footsteps, the wasters in the washouts, are all that I can relate to in this urban zoo. You see what I mean? There's a lot of work to do. Like, look at all this space. This room here is just like the highest I've got so far. Like, I've got the main computer, the scroll computer on the top floor, so I need to build downwards and build upwards so then they meet. And I'm basically like, percentage wise, I'm about 5% done, I reckon. It's gonna take a while. Like, all these things are just cosmetic, like they're just there to look good visually. They have no function. They're not, if they weren't there it wouldn't matter. Like, honestly, just like you and I, unimportant. Like, I'm fast when I'm on these streams, but when I'm not on the streams, I'm a lot faster. It's like when I see someone looking over my shoulder at my work, I'll just stop doing it. I need privacy, or at least to not know that I'm being observed. I'm like some sort of quantum particle. If you understand that, then you're on my level. We need to better ourselves to the point of securing our place in the universe by building a civilization on another planet. I always come back to that. That's the aim, the primary aim of humanity. We need to get to space, we need to build life sustainable on another planet. Like, it's legit truth. I'm not messing about. It's what we need to do. Is what, if I want to pass on one thing to everyone else, is we are temporarily safe on this planet. Pretty soon the old planet is definitely gonna be destroyed, like, without a doubt. Like, we're heading towards the sun, we'll be sucked into it, and it's just too hot, like way too hot, so we need to get into space. And that's how I justify cutting out the people who slow me down. I'm not in competition with anyone except myself. Imagine in the past, like, someone invented some technology that became so essential to our experience of life that we eventually had to have it, like, auto-installed into us, like, from birth. Not even from birth, like when we're just like a fetus, we could just have this. No, not even a fetus, like imagine, can you remember being a single-celled organism? Like, can you remember duplicating into your first little double cell? Like, at that point, there could have been something really, really, like, special happen. There could have been some sort of, like, next level intervention by some, like, godly figure. Not a god, like, we can't ever go as far as God, because as soon as you accept that there's a God, then you start forgetting about what science is. Like, just let's focus on science first. Let's focus on the things that make life better, not the things that just destroy fear. Because God destroys fear. Because if you're scared of what's going to happen after death, then you can just be like, oh, I'll go to heaven and I'll be with all my family. Let's forget about all that, because it doesn't help. It doesn't help the current situation. It helps these little phonies who just need some sort of, like, heavenly figure holding the hand through life. Like, I don't need that. Our intelligence was hijacked by our hormones. And enlightenment is when your intelligence catches up with your hormones. But what happens to a generation no longer motivated by money? They succumb to pleasure through feeding their ego. They grow to be incredible and they build things that no one else could dream of. There's nothing good going to come from complaining about what the world's become. There's only good going to come from what the world's going to become. I believe that I wish I was born 1,000 years from now, when my life is lived in a brain in a jar, virtual reality made by super Google tech, Apple hardware sporting out my daily schedules. It's kind of similar to how now is, which would involve space travel naturally. I'll be hanging out with extraterrestrials in extra dimensions, doing whatever I want. Quantic explosions and galactical proportions, time travel, automation of surroundings, never waiting for the sequel. Technology leading the people, obeying the evil. I want to be part of a civilization that doesn't let anything get in its way. One that builds skyscrapers and cures diseases. I want to help inspire the generations to come. I want to tell them that no matter how hard things get, they're still blessed, there's still good days to come. So thank you, Mum. I need to be creative, because if I'm not, I'm nothing. I need to be able to leave things for others to find, or I just feel unaccomplished. I draw pictures all the time and never procrastinate online. I'm not lying. All I ever do is pretend to be trying, when really I just want it easy. I want to chill. I want to watch cartoons. I don't want to see the news. Ren and Stimpy, real monsters. Bits of Family Guy to teach me how to be Superfly, bits of Adventure Time to waste time. Then I just want to listen to music. I just want to hear sounds that I've not heard before. You know, techno, trance, chillwave, trip hop. I don't know what some names are. It doesn't matter. I just want to hear the new stuff. It's rare that I listen to the same stuff, like the same thing twice. Except for a few things. It's like there's some things that will just stick like glue, and they always sound new. Only a few, it's true, that will stay like a tattoo or grow fast like bamboo. But I've not got time to leave a bad review. Never gonna leave a YouTube comment, never ever. Oh, I lie, I do. I like green tint from photos, high res, slow-mo, always trying to be more, 8-bit electro, fresh flow. Here's another track you've never heard, because I'm the king of good taste. I believe that life's a race, let's face it. If you're not one of them bait men, not on the new thing, then you just get left behind. Even before you grow old, go bald, wrinkles, bending your back. I'm here to fight that. Don't help the aging, help yourself before it's too late. Don't act fake, don't pretend you're good for anything. Like, don't pretend, just full stop, don't pretend. Don't pretend you're not living in fear, scared of what's ahead. I'm here to help myself. I care about me more than I care about you. It's weird, isn't it? How stuff like that works, how people can act like jerks just to sound cool. It's like life's a game and I want to win it. No matter how much it hurts, I want to come first. Give me absolute control over every living soul. I want to see them fall so I can rule them all. Communication should never be taken for granted. Imagine what life would be like if we didn't have this. A world where censorship takes over, where the government is more powerful than the people, where people are silenced by fear, where everything we need that will ever happen, we'll have to ask for it. I don't want to ask for permission. I want to do whatever I want, and that's what I do. I do whatever I want all the time, and I'm proud of that. Because if I had to obey someone, then what would be the point in me being my own person? I might as well just be some computer program. So we need to make sure that never happens. We need to make sure anyone who gets too powerful is removed and deleted, just gone. No one's your boss. You don't need to answer to anybody except yourself. You should be the hardest to impress. Be careful and listen. Learn from your mistakes. Because one day You'll advance on the choices that you make. So you gotta learn from that. Like, this is just absolutely incredible. I know I'm a bad person to be like judging it because it's my creation. Like, so yeah. Copy, backspace, computer craft. It all looks good. Buzzing. Advanced computer. That'll be something I'll be calling pretty soon. I'm gonna call it a day. Don't forget, OYMYO, Kate Moss, Tupac, Elvis, Paul Griffiths in a bit.